on, everybody? C4, welcome back to the channel. Today we're for episode 26 of our Madden 23 Pink Slips franchise, continuing our playoff journey with the Mexico City Golden Eagles. We defeated bitter rival Vegas Raiders in the wildcard round, and we are now here today to play the divisional round against the 11-6 Indianapolis Colts. But coming off that first victory over the Raiders in the playoff journey, which hopefully end up with a Super Bowl, the massive addition of the Dragon that we have been chasing since this series has started, since we did the fantasy draft, since we saw Kyle Pitts as the tight end of the Raiders 3 seasons ago. He has been the guy that we have been chasing every time. Twice a year, we play the Vegas Raiders. We try to get Kyle Pitts. It finally happened, maybe at the most important type scenario in the playoffs. You know, you can make an argument that maybe if you earned him in season and he was the difference maker to make the playoffs, that could be valuable. But for him coming in right now, maybe potentially being the difference maker of us going on and winning a Super Bowl, you can't really measure that and compare that to any other time we could have added Kyle Pitts to this squad. So I'm super happy to get on the sticks here and do the damn thing with Kyle Pitts as we continue to just, you know, it's not Super Bowl or bust, but it almost kind of feels like Super Bowl or bust. And you can't forget on the defensive side of the ball, the addition of Von Miller. We had to get rid of J.J. Watt, fan of the channel, but push comes to shove. You need to do what you can do to get this team over the line to become Super Bowl champions. And J.J. Watt was regressing. He was star dev, didn't have any abilities. Now adding Von Miller to the mix, we got a new guy that we can use her on the defensive line. So I'm excited to see what these two superstar players on either side of the ball can do to elevate this squad here ahead of today's matchup. Also, I'm going to plug it right now. It's a chance. It's Saturday. My kids are napping right now. If I can get this up, I'm going to also try to get a little bit of like a preview for the Eagles-Niners matchup up on the second channel up today. Stay tuned, stay posted to the Twitter at PapaXC4. I'll post that if I can get that video to go live, because obviously I want to hype that up and have things that either age terribly or age incredibly well based upon how tomorrow's afternoon game goes. So let's see what we have here. First, before we can even talk about the Colts, we have some weekly award winners. And in Pink Slips, when you have a player that wins a weekly award, you get a +2 upgrade at a non-physical attribute. And we have 2. Malik Willis getting AFC Offensive Player of the Week. He gets a +2 in some category. Nick Bonito, the man on the other side of Von Miller now, with 4 sacks, gets AFC Defensive Player of the Week. He gets an upgrade as well. And for Bonito, this one's kind of easy. He is, actually, you know what does tackling? Does tackling give us a boost? Tackling does not. He's a, finesse rusher, so we're going to go +2 to his finesse, which brings him up to a 77 speed rusher. For Malik Willis, let's continue to round out his game here a little bit. And I'm going to give him 1 to short throw, and I'm going to give him 1 to deep throw accuracy, which bumps up his field general and improviser archetypes. Nothing really done to scrambler, but just making him a more accurate quarterback is exactly where we should spend those points. Colts are our opponents this week. Looking at what they have under the hood, we kind of did a preview at the end of the last episode, but just refresh that a little bit. They're a veteran team. You know, this is good players to add to our squad if our intentions are going to be able to go on and win a Super Bowl, because, you know, Chris Jones, and we're acting like, I don't know if we're going to be able to get a 99 wide receiver, but like Chris Jones, Honey Badger, Jalen John, you know, certain guys like this, they're going to want them for this year. They're probably going to regress if you get to the offseason. But, you know, it's not a crazy roster. There's not a Kyle Pitts where it's like, holy shit, we got to win, and that guy there's going to become a day one star. Like, I'm looking at the roster. You know, Greg Rousseau at 6'7" with 92 acceleration could be cool. I'd hate to get rid of Bonito. He's been playing well, but there's a potential upgrade for sure. Someone like Gabe Davis at 6'2" with 90+ speed. He kind of fits and ticks off a couple boxes. Davenport, another pass rusher, 6'6". Got some actually pretty freaky pass rushers here. I'd love to bring in Honey Badger, one of my favorite players, much like Kyle Pitts. I've always been a big-time fan of Tyrann Mathieu, and I think he would be an awesome addition. Obviously, same would be Chris Jones here. But, I mean, there's not one guy. This is just more so against the Colts this week. There's no juicy upgrade. The only juiciness is winning and moving on to the AFC Championship game. I've hold you guys here long enough. Let's hop in on the sticks. I got pretty good feedback for how we decided to alter the gameplay in the playoffs and probably going forward for this series, where and obviously not to ramble about what we did, but usually the old rules was we'd play offense in one half, defense in another half, and the other, you know, the opposite would be simmed. That was a little ridiculous. It was too hard. It was predictable, and it was boring. So last episode, what we did was we alternated series. So I would sim the first offensive and defense series, play the second offensive and defensive series, sim the third, play the fourth, so on and so forth. You guys followed along, and I think that was the best balance for this series going forward, and we're going to employ that here again in the division round against the Colts. Let's go get it. Let's go, baby. We're gonna sim. I like seeing what the sim's in store for. So we're gonna sim the first defensive and offensive drives and just get a read for how this game's gonna go down. Colts obviously have a new face under center, Stanley Blackman. It's not a known commodity, so there's a little bit of unknown to it, but he's like a sub-75 overall quarterback. I expect to get to place. And look at Benito doing the damn thing. It sucks that he's probably like the most upgradable player from this Colts team because he's been playing amazing. 3rd and 18. We get another sack. It is Deron Payne. This Colts offense, at least their offensive line, doesn't want any part of the Mexico City defense. Now it's time for the offense. Probably a 3-and-out. Oh, they get the first down with a 6-yard Malik Willis run. Penalty on the defense. And, ooh, we get the big shot play. 25 yards to the newcomer, Kyle Pitts. Exactly what you want to see, but we're going backwards here a little bit, right in field goal range. And that is going to be a 62-yard miss. Good opening field position for the Colts. Let's hop in and play some defense. Ooh, not a good throw. Come on, Derwin James. Keep up with, like, the scrub tight end and Njoku. Got ourselves a 2nd and long. Need to bend, don't break. Whole new field goal. Oh, easy. TFL. Deron Payne. Deron Payne's super good. Like, if I didn't have Von Miller, like, anytime I've used Deron Payne on the inside, he's been outstanding. Let's actually go here right now. Let's bring it live. 3rd and 18. We're going to get this interior pressure from Deron Payne. He gets the double team. They just chuck it up. And I have no athletes on my team. That has to be an interception. Colts able to take the points. Let's play some offense. Yep. All right. Don't hurt yourself. 3rd and inches when you gotta need it. We can keep it with the quarterback here. We'll get right up the middle. Highsmith, he can get the job done. MVS! Oh my God, he sucks. Might have to get that. If we can get this win, we might need to look at Gabe Davis because MVS butt cheeks. Got ourselves a 3rd and 3. Would love to just pick on that linebacker and float this into Kyle Pitts. But we'll take the easy check down to the running back. Keep the drive going. Oh, get your blocks, man. Oh! Let's go, Malik. Very risky having a fumble there. Needs to be said. First to go on the 2, and Highsmith is able to punch it in. First touchdown of this playoff game goes to the Golden Eagles. How's the defense feeling? Let's see what we can do. Nice little play there. Nick Benito's cheat code, dude. I'm telling you right now. It's late. There we just turnover. Turnover helps the offense out. Get Nick Benito in your franchise most. No! Big moment for Malik Willis. Can't have turnovers. You know, you forget we've never been in this spot here. He's still a young quarterback. Very big moment. I mean, same can be said for the Colts. It's a good run there. Oh, that's a bad mistake. Mistake we had no control over. Oh, shit. I don't know if that's going to stay, but let's see if we can take it. House call. Cookie Monster Alante. I think they're probably going to call this one back. But you never know. That it might have came out early. Oh, it stands. Let's go. Cookie Monster Alante. I think that was Sauce Gardner on the forced fumble. Awesome. And, I mean, I don't know how that works. We're going to have to probably... We'll sim the next drive. I guess that'll count as our offense. They start with a penalty. And they punt it. We're going to play offense here. Oh, MVS makes some heads! What a shot play out of nothing! Starting to pull ahead here, fellas. Team of Destiny. I'm going to be honest with you. Like, this Colts team's not that good. When there's not, like, one guy that gets us excited for an upgrade, probably not that good. Like, best upgrade now is, like, if we can flip MVS into Devontae Adams. That'd be dope. All right, see what they got here. Von Miller gets a sack. Oh, it's going to be It's getting ready to be that one of them type of games. What can our offense do? I don't know why the scoreboard's not there. We got 19 yards, MVS. Ooh, okay, they got a sack. Chris Jones. And we have to punt it away. 3rd and 10, backed up pretty close to their own end zone here. They're just going to wave the right flag and get a little bit of punting room. We'll burn a timeout. 30 seconds, almost already in field goal range. We'll take any points. They got press on Justin Jefferson. Oh, we go to MVS again. Oh, God damn it, he sucks. Come on. It's a layup. That's how you catch a ball. Yeah, we'll take that. Easy touchdown. Let's get another 5-star spin the wheel. Maybe make this interesting. All right, so this is going to be a sim offense to start the second half. They start with a Greg Russo sack. Pretty quick 3 and out, so that's exactly the start the Colts needed. What are they going to get from their offense? Well, what they're getting is a penalty that's pushing them back, and also a 3 and out. Just dog walking them. All right, they've got a little bit of a drive. It's garbage time at this point, right? We're not trying to load up the big play. They have been picking on Tariq Woolen, though. Lots of easy throws there. I would love to see a little bit more aggression out of Woolen pick this off. And, you know, obviously, I don't know, 35-0. You're already starting to feel like, man, can we get 2-wheel spins? Can we get a 10-star performance and get 2-wheel spins? Ooh, there we go. Von Miller. Oh, come on, man. Just stupid football at this point. Like there, I literally was like just dropping so far back, and I just thought, who doesn't have 100 yards yet for Pink Store? Wasn't even thinking about who's open. Fuck. Let's not act out. Let's not remember how we finished this game. Let's just look at the score and nothing bad happened. Just fucking garbage, man. Garbage time. Get me out of this game. We kicked the shit out of them. It's going to be a big time upgrade. We're moving to the championship game. After taking a look at the score, we almost actually blew the 21-point scoring bonus, which is a full freaking star, but we did. We won the game. We won by 21 at least, which is 2 stars off the bat. Looking at our play performance, Malik Willis over 300 yards passing and 3 touchdowns gets 1 full star. Kyle Pitts going over 100 yards receiving is a half star. Same with MVS, getting us a half star with a $105. Defensively, Von Miller gets 1 full star, a half star for 3 TFLs, a half star for 2 sacks. We also got a half star for Nick Benito, who's been on fire, getting 2 sacks. Ends up being a 5.5 star performance, so it's a 5-star. We get to spin the wheel. That's awesome. Let's spin the wheel, ladies and gentlemen. You know what it is. Hopefully we get something that's like, hey, poach a player that's not currently on the Colts. We get Mexican supplements. So that is +2 to a player of our choosing. Your choosing. You guys are going to vote on this one in the comment section below. They get +2 in every physical attribute. Speed, acceleration, jumping, strength, change of direction. All things that are athletic-based attributes get a +2 upgrade, and that is going to be on you guys. Who gets that? Think about it right now. Is it going to be Malik Willis? Is it going to be Kyle Pitts, Justin Jefferson, George Pickens? Is it going to be our running back? Is it going to be Troy Anderson? Is it going to be Von Miller? Is it going to be Nick Benito, if he's still even on the squad? Lots of options for you guys. Vote in the comment section below now. Simming ahead a week here before we do our upgrades. See what we're taking on in the conference championship. And even though there was a fantasy draft, the Ravens still ended up with Lamar Jackson. It is going to be an electrifying matchup. But that is next week. Let's focus on who we're going to be taking away from the Colts. Just keep everything on task. Before we look at our upgrades, we have the Mexican supplements. Who's getting +2 speed, +2 acceleration? I think obviously it should already be a fast guy that just makes him even faster. Justin Jefferson might not benefit. I mean, 99 speed probably would benefit the most of that. Tariq Woolen could be 99.99. Sauce Gardner could be even crazier. Troy Anderson, he is one of our users. Make him just that much more freaky. You know, if you ask me, what is your preference? I would say, I would consider actually the running back, because that's something we might need to rely on a little bit. Malik Willis, sure, right? I mean, how much faster can he really get? I would say my short list, it could be Kyle Pitts as well. I would say Kyle Pitts, George Pickens, Malik Willis, Highsmith, and Troy Anderson. That'd be my top 5, but I will go with what is the most requested in the comments. So here were really the best upgrades we can make. I knew it was always going to be a little bit rough because this Colts roster was a little dicey, but we could spend 9 to go from Jordan Davis to Chris Jones. I think this is me thinking with my heart a little bit. In case we do have to roll into another year, Jordan Davis kind of, like, that's pink slips right there. Jordan Davis is as pink slip of a player, and obviously I got a little bit of bias, Eagle bias. Like, that probably should be the upgrade that I make. However, I'm not doing that one. We have Nick Bonito. This would be a +9. Sending Bonito to get Davenport. +9 edge rusher, instant upgrade at a starter. But what are we doing here, man? We got to reward good players. Bonito is playing like a 97 overall. He's getting 2 sacks a game. I kind of want to keep with that. I don't want to lose. So, I think wide receiver 3, I've had it with MVS, even though he had the long touchdown. So we can spend all 10 and send Dwight Simmons, a speech to be drafted out of LSU, and use that to get an instant upgrade at wide receiver 3 for the offense in Gabe Davis. Big game Gabe, 6'2", 220, 91 speed, 91 acceleration. Might not be the best upgrade, but it's the upgrade I want to make for this roster. But you guys get to vote on who is getting some Mexican supplements this week. Make sure you vote in the comment section below, but I'm very excited to have Gabe Davis as our wide receiver 3. And really between all those guys, Gabe Davis, Kyle Pitts, Justin Jefferson, George Pickens, who in the hell do the Baltimore Ravens have that can cover those guys? They actually don't look the best. They look like they're a very strong offense, kind of shit defense. They got Lamar Jackson, Zeke Elliott, Ronnie Stanley, Lane Johnson, Deontay Johnson. So, like, most of their best players are on the offensive side of the ball. They got Hassan Riddick, Leonard Williams, Nate Day. You know, they're a pretty good team. Also have some guys who look pretty good to steal. Like, if we get this done, these are going to be the pool of players we're most likely going to be dealing with to put our team over the mountain to go out and win a Super Bowl. So I'm looking here. Kyle Hamilton could be pretty cool. Cam Curl, Nate Davis on the some offensive line, some unsexy, like getting Lane Johnson just for the final push if we get like a massive performance. So this is a very interesting guy. That's going to be a hell of a matchup, fellas. We will be back before too long as well. I'm probably going to say Tuesday, Wednesday, we will have the conference championship, and next week we will finish at least this season of Madden 23 Pink Slips. That's something that I kind of want to hammer out here. But to plug the second channel, guys, stay tuned, stay posted to the socials. I'm going to try and get out a little bit of a preview for the Eagles-49ers matchup on More C4, so go check that out if that goes live. Thank you very much for tuning into today's video. If it's your first time stopping by, don't be afraid to hit that subscribe button, smash the like button if you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys back in the next one. Till then, peace out, love ya, have a good one.